Important to note that Désspοινα is the first participant from Greece, and she's the president of the Liberal Alliance in Greece.
So, there's a children's picture book that was published in 1980 by David McKee, and we use it in psychotherapy today to address the issue of neglect. And the book is called Not Now, Bernard. It's a story about a little boy whose parents are very busy to talk to him and address his claims. So whenever he goes to them with something, they just keep repeating one sentence, "Not now, Bernard." One day, Bernard sees a monster coming towards the house, and he runs to his mom, who is in the kitchen at that point, washing the dishes, and he says, "Mom, there is a monster in our garden." But Mom says, "Oh, not now, Bernard." And then the monster approaches and looks through the window in the side of the house. And Bernard runs to his dad, who is fixing something in the garage, and he says, "Dad, there's a monster looking inside our house from the outside." And Dad says, "Not now, Bernard." So that goes on, and the monster gets in the house, and at some point he swallows, he eats Bernard and takes his place in his room on his bed. And when at night Bernard's mom goes to his bedroom to turn off the lights, he cannot realize that her son has been replaced by the monster. He just turns off the lights and says, "Not now, Bernard." Not now, Désspοινα. I've been listening to this sentence my entire life. There was never a time to address domestic abuse, gender violence, mental health. In Greece, there was never time to address the economy because certain political parties had to be elected, and there was no time to disappoint their voters. There was no time to talk about immigration, and sadly, there was no time to talk about illegal pushbacks in the Aegean Sea. There is no time to talk about the not freedom of speech in Greece today. Because we have devised this simplified test that checks whether something should be discussed, it goes like this. Do you see anybody getting beaten inside here? No? Well, maybe you're overreacting then. Do you see any journalists being prosecuted for their ideas? No. See? Now it's not the time to talk about it. So people have missed all the subtle ways by which monsters not only have filled our houses, but now are messing up with our heads. They have missed the internet. They have missed the incel movement that has been intoxicating our youth. They have missed the placebo solutions. They have missed populism. And they have missed the self-silencing we are imposing ourselves to, because we are helpless, desperate, and we just need to keep our jobs. So we have to keep our mouths shut. In the upcoming Greek elections, I'm not asking you to vote right or left, and certainly I'm not asking you to stay in the middle washing dishes when monsters are all around us. I'm asking you to just open the door and get out of that. Acknowledge the monstrosities that are going and are taking place around us. I'm asking you to choose freedom, inner freedom. Speak up. Join your voices with our voices for true reforms, against inequalities, for a better future. I'm asking you to vote for Liberal Alliance, Φιλελεύθερη Συμμαχία. And maybe somebody will say, "Not now, Désspοινα." But I'm going to have to tell them that now is the only time we'll ever have. Thank you.